My name is Joe. I also go by June or Nuna online. I am actually unaffiliated with any teams currently. I've been playing Vanguard since Limit Break. Lock had just come out. I was really into, I thought Glindios was a cool looking unit, so I got into the game. So I went to locals for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I had a friend that had a big binder that was just filled with Vanguard cards, and I thought the art looked cool. I liked that they were all like full art. But I saw the triple rare, I guess it was double rare at the time, for Doreen the Thruster, and I thought it was like the prettiest card on the planet. And I was like, I'm in. My very first deck that I owned was Zeal for Dimensional Police. It was basically deleters before deleters were a thing. How do I look back at it? I love Zeal. I still, like, I'm a huge Kaiju fan. I love, like, tokusatsu stuff, so I still think Zeal's really cool. My favorite clan is really difficult because I do like all of the Stargate clans. I do like Nova Grappler, Dimensional Police, and Link Joker. So it's really hard. It really depends on the day for that one. Nation-wise, I love Lyrical. I like how versatile it is, and I also love Brandt Gate. So it's kind of middle between both of those. So for premium, my favorite deck is I have Die Liner. I have Dimensional Police premium. You swing with big critical and hope they don't have Elementaria, so it's fun. For V, I still love V. I do know that it is a dead format, but my favorite deck in V would probably be Raging Fall Dragon. I think that he just looks cool. Any of the reverse, any viable reverse unit deck, I was like, cool. And for standard, I adore Artisaria. I love that deck so much. It's a combination of like locking from Brandt Gate, well, from Stargate, and then Lyrical, Pretty Girl, you know. So my favorite character in Vanguard is Ibuki, Koji Ibuki from G and original Vanguard. V, I guess, too. I like him because he is a flawed character and like overcame his obstacles personally, and like just wanted to strive to improve to be a better person. I also like how blunt he is because I'm very blunt and very direct. I like him so much that I named my cat after him. So I personally love aggro styles. They're very fun. I do like control, so if a deck can have a combination of aggro and control, it's usually up my alley. So in Premium, there's a deck called Hellard 8. I think that deck is so cool. I think if you miss one thing, you're in trouble. Like, it has, you have to know every card in your deck and how it works. So I think that's really cool. As somebody who's been doing competitive tournament scene for, I'd say 7 years on and off, I like casual games more. It's more lax. You can hang out with your friends. You can goof off. There's no stakes. You get to see weird decks be pulled out of nowhere because they're like, I'm not going to take this to a regional. I'm like, you can. It's Vanguard. A card that has carried me through a tough game or tournament, that's like difficult because I do swap decks a lot. I'd honestly say for Premium, I think that Linka there's been many times where if I didn't hit that grade 3, I was in trouble. But for Standard, I'd say like the grade 2 for Prison, I can Dreary Violet, being a perfect guard if there's a card in Prison, has won me so many games. I actually thought about this recently. I think Artisaria would be really cool if you could make your opponent call a card to an open rearguard circle, and then they draw a card, so that you can lock it if you're able to. Other decks do the same, if not similar things, so I think Artisaria can get it at this point. My favorite Vanguard memory, it's really hard because I have a lot of memories with Vanguard, but I think my Team League experience with the most recent one, where I got my first official top, where I can be like, I did it. I went with 2 of my friends, and we decided to play our favorite decks. We didn't care at the time. We didn't care about the meta. We didn't care how strong it was. We were just going for fun, and we got the fight. I mean, there, laugh out loud to stretch. There was a regionals like a year or so ago. It was Shoujo Doji format, and I was on the bubble, meaning that if I won, I topped. And then my opponent was at 5 damage, and I was at 2. So I was going to win the game. I was like, I got this in the bag. And then my opponent says the thing that everyone says to me, like, oh, I'm going to lose, which usually means I'm going to lose. And he swung with Shoujo Doji, and he hit crit Drag Veda. And he restood his Vanguard, and then he swung again and hit crit. And I was like, Vanguard, what a cool game. But I do love the game. I think that my Team League top 8 was really good, but I have topped and gotten my invite at every Clash of Nations, which is a tournament that's held in Texas. I got very close to topping at Champion of Nations, which is their big tournament. But I do like that I do that because I think that it has some of the best players in the US that go to it. So Houston was interesting because I saw some of the stupidest decks top, where like in any other game you're like, that's not meta. But like for Vanguard, I really absorbed the information and just play what you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to start going and enjoying my time going to the regionals instead of tunneling into try hard winning and doing my best and proving to people, because I really don't need to prove to anyone but myself that I enjoy this game. One thing I think that the Vanguard community does very well is that they are not afraid to like help each other out more so than other games. Like if you have a friend that's like maxing a deck and you pull something, you tend to give it. I've seen people just straight up give cards. I've received cards that are well over like $100, $200 just because I like the deck. So the sense of community is really nice. It does also cause issues, but like that's neither here nor there. Oh, hi Bushy Road. Can you please focus a little more on the premium gem list? The last one was not that great. Also, like, just promote your game more. People want to play it. Synergize synergize the releases of your sets, please. Oh my gosh, I hate seeing a card I'm really excited for and then waiting for like 6 months for it to come out, and then people have already found out how to go against it, so it doesn't like matter. Please do. So I'd like to give a shout out to everyone who's like stuck with me in this game. I've made some of the best friends that I've ever made in this game through it. I've made friends like James, Chris Ryan, Trenton D's, like Bailey, Bailey. But I do think without this game I wouldn't have made the connections and friends that I have. So yeah, it's great. I love this game. I would always like promote it.
Was there anything that you wanted to plug in?
Like me? I mean, I draw. You gotta get really cool about a lot of things really quick though. But it's Nuna Lett, NUNALETTE, on most of my socials. Vanguard is one of the most unique games that I have ever played. It has a unique mechanic. It's decently RNG based, and with enough effort, you can do well.